I'm live just to let you know. Real Hello, good evening. This is High Priestess Jamila. You know, I think that sometimes I want to talk about demonic psychopathic men with never ending pain, just in a lot of pain, just constant pain and suffering, a total disconnection from God, from anything that's good, the never ending pain of some of these demonic psychopathic men. That's what I want to talk about for a second. People that are hurt to their core, what I realized is that people that are hurting to their core all the time, they are looking for somebody to fool into giving a damn about them. And especially if it's somebody that's not hard, with a hard, crusty exterior, somebody with a fresh heart, a fresh mind, somebody trusting, somebody loving, somebody caring. And I actually believe that if these types of men are women, I don't date women, if these types of men can hurt you, if they feel as though the actions that they take can hurt you, they will try to do it over and over again. It's like it becomes a drug to them. And I realize that's probably what they would call narcissistic, but I think it goes a little bit deeper than just being a narcissist. I believe that a lot of these men have demons inside of them, just very demonically possessed. It's like whatever it is that they do, whatever it is, if they know that somebody gives a damn about them, they're going to act like little children, almost little confused children. And you and what they'll do is they will continuously try to do things over and over and over and over again. They're desperate for that heart chakra energy from you. And it's like, once you figure out somebody is a psychic vampire, it's like you become resistant to it. So it seems like they begin to schedule and plan stunts that they can do on you, you know? And it's because they literally move around in constant misery, constant damn misery. They misery. Women, when men do stuff like that, please know that that person is miserable. Where they be trying to act like, oh, I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Well, you gonna be miserable wherever the hell you at. Like they be trying to act like you actually believe that they happy. It's real crazy. And it's like, get help. Get some help. Please get some help with yourself. And I have never seen anything so pathological in my life. I can't really talk about it, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure a few people on YouTube know about what's going on because, people are two-faced and backstabbing. It's like when a man is purposely trying to upset you, it's like you're trying to get something out of you, trying to mess with you in some kind of way. Now, for me, I don't have no man taking care of me. It's like If a man walks away from me, honey, I don't care. I would do better without you. Like, what is up with the like in literally it's just the saddest thing that you have ever seen in your life. Very lost, very out there. It's just happened to me. My narc ex just left again when I wouldn't let him run over my boundaries. I don't see how y'all deal with that. I ain't never dealt with people unstable like that. That's an unstable person, constantly unstable, wants to crazy make you. There's this healing from narcissistic abuse frequency that I like to listen to. It's really good. Just get your mind off of it. I wouldn't even be thinking about them. I wouldn't even think about them at all, is what I would do. Because that's what a psychic vampire wants you to do. A psychic vampire wants you to sit and obsess and obsess. Child, I will put your name, burn it in my damn cauldron, and not even think about your ass. That's just, I mean, especially when you blatantly trying to, it's like for real, like who hurt you? Like, who was the original person that like fucked your head up? Yeah, just trying to do all kind of stuff. Just, every other day, just a constant abuse cycle, just going back and forth and going through all of these changes all over the damn place, knowing they ain't gonna do nothing but come right back and crawl right back to you. But don't nobody want no off and on type of situation like that, and they always sit there and look dumb, when they realize what they lost. That's a crazy person. I was dealing with this one man. I would just sit and ask him, what the fuck is wrong with you? What in the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay? What's the matter? You do you are you dying or something? I mean, what the hell? Psycho. Y'all, oh my God. We watched this movie last night on Netflix. OMG. It's called What Lies Below. I'm going to tell you something to you problematic ass men. Trust me, when you go away, ain't nobody worried about your ass. What the hell? Good. Bye. Bye. Shit. That's really literally how people feel about you at this point. We're even wondering, are you gay or something? Like, are you on the deal? Like, what's the dealio with this? Like, it is so bizarre. The bizarre, odd, weird behavior, no consciousness, no soul, make you want to like just get violent. It just, god damn. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have had some good men in my life. That's all I gotta say. People can say whatever they want to say, but when I look back at past men versus these unstable weirdos, that are out there. Yeah, I'm gonna build a shrine for my baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because like he deserves it. Like sad to say, you think he's on the DL? Mm-hmm. Why are they so upset with women though? What the hell is your problem? They need somebody to douse their asses with some gasoline and just set their asses on fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Okay, so y'all, last night, that movie, oh my God. Like, I don't want to give away the movie. It's called What Lies Below. freaked my shit all the way out. Like it was one of those stepfather type of movies, but it went beyond the movie Stepfather. Like this, like I will give y'all a little bit of a spoiler. Spoiler alert. Dude was like some kind of demon or something. He was like some kind of demon, you know? Mhm. I have never seen anything like it in my life. And like as a high priestess, I can't deal with somebody. I cannot deal with people doing that. Like, I'm sorry, after a while, I'm gonna build a resistance to that. So as you get harder and harder and harder, as you become a harder code for them to crack, you know what I'm saying? I've been good, Killer Mike the Don. I've been good. I do good on my own. Like, I think that some people think that when I'm doing good, it has something to do with other people. No, that is so annoying. I'll be like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Hey, buddy, hey, listen, you were a booty call. Yeah, like, why are you trying to make, like, they the ones will make, and all they gonna do is come crying back when they go out there and they realize the world is not kind to them. It's crazy. Did men, ooh, what man? I am single. I have not been in no relationship at all. At all. Okay. It's a desperation that's over these types of men. Just desperate and dumb. All the time. And then when they come back and somebody done took their damn place, they want to sit up there and cry about the shit. I am not really ready to mingle, but shit, I am single. I don't I don't depend on no man for money. I don't depend on him for love. I have plenty of self love for myself. I'm not actually a codependent woman. I just pretend to be for the man that I'm currently dating. You know, sometimes when a woman says to you, oh my God, I need you. I don't want to ever live without you. That's game. That's her. It ain't necessarily, I don't want to say it's game, but it's just women like to play the damsel in distress. If you're actually a meathead enough to try to hurt a woman, you don't deserve that woman anyway. What are you doing? What are you even talking about? Why do you even try to pretend that somebody gives a damn about what you're talking about? You know, it's ridiculous. Pulling stunts and shit, you know, acting crazy. Like, what is your problem? Like, okay, I'll write you a letter when I start to give a fuck. That's really how I feel about the situation. It's really weird the fucking hatred that some of these men will have for women. And you know, I think that I think that it's all for YouTube attention. Really, I really, really, really do. And I think it's sick. I think it's very, very sick. I think that if you would choose to behave that way rather than having a normal life, you're not a normal person anyway. It's not who are you, but what the fuck are you? What are you? What? And I'm starting to convince that these people actually are demons. Like, literally, I have dealt with men that, to the point where some of these men will make you believe in demons, like actual walking and talking demons in the flesh. It's so ridiculous and preposterous. What they are? I don't really like my eyes in that picture, but thank you. Mm. Or are you talking about the one in my community tab? It's like they're little kids. Oh, did the little baby want to get a reaction out of me? Did the little baby want a reaction? Did the little baby want a reaction? Gucci, Gucci, goo. And then they'll come back with their tail in between their legs, and you like, well, where has it been? Like, I'm concerned. Constantly stunting, and some of these men be out here trying to stunt at like 40, 50, and 60, looking stupid as hell, looking like they about to get set up or something. Like, are you sure you're okay? Are you being set up right now? Like, what is your problem? What's the deal? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I think that some people are just disgusting. And some of them try to act like, oh, guess where I am? I'm somewhere cheating. Well, you ain't cheating on me. You cheating yourself because you just gonna sit there and be miserable the whole time and think about me. That's exactly what they do. They sit there like whenever a man throws up in your face that he's with another woman, he's doing it specifically to get your to get your attention. He's not doing it because he wants to be with that other woman. No, he's doing it because he wants to get your damn attention. And he ain't gonna do nothing but sit there with her and think about you the whole damn time. Ah, ain't nobody giving me problems. He giving himself problems. A man that tries to cause me problems ain't doing nothing but causing problems to himself. Cause I send that shit right back to you and whoever you with. And sounds like I need a younger man. Mm, no, I just need a man that ain't on YouTube trying to get some fucking attention and clout, trying to make himself look like Mr. Big Player and shit on YouTube. 40 something years old, pot belly, fat as fuck, legs and ankles all swole up and shit. You know what I'm saying? His blood pressure up. you know, that it's like you need to sit your old ass down. Sit your old ass down. You're old and over the hill. Hmm. Be like, they be trying to act like I'm still young and dapper. You're a 50, 60-year-old fuddy-duddy ass man. Sit your ass down. You look ridiculous. God. And just waiting for a reaction. Whether or not, it's like, it don't matter if you with a man, if you with your boy, if you with a woman, you're miserable wherever the fuck you're at. Like, you think that I'm too stupid to realize that like that's what y'all men don't understand when y'all get to stunting and shit on women. It's like, but you're miserable, honey. How do you know that? I know that because I'm an empath. You're miserable and you tried to make me miserable. And it's like, what why though? Why? After a while, people get used to you being miserable and they sort of expect things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you got some real mental problems, buddy. Yeah, they need attention like kids. And they definitely gonna call you. If they go through all that stunting, they gonna call you because who the hell else they got to call? Especially if you a responsible woman. And they just all irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, Killer Mike the Don? You said it. Oh, I don't know about that. Um all I know is that you played yourself. You men play yourself totally, especially when you're dealing with a psychic and an empath. Like, why would you do that? And what was this, a cry for help? Was this some kind of what is that? And there's always an explanation. There's always some extra story of what the hell was going on actually, but it all equals up to basically I was miserable and I can't work through my fucking shit. People like that need to go ahead and get you some help whenever you purposely trying to do things to harm a person, or whenever you're purposely trying to hurt somebody. Like, get you some help, hon. Seriously, that's all you got to do is go get you some help and you will be okay. Especially the ones that's trying to prove that somebody else wants them. Like, what is it? Is it low self-esteem? It is. It's low self-esteem. It's very rare for men to have low self-esteem. That I have never in my life dealt with a man with very, 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 very low self-esteem. Just so low to the point where he moved like a complete idiot. Why would you do that? Why don't you do, okay, first of all, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a reaction. Okay, here's the reaction. The reaction is this. I know you're miserable. I know you're not happy. I know that you're going to think about me the whole time while you're being miserable and unhappy. And literally it's kind of like, especially I don't even want to get into that. These weak ass men that will start to mess around with women that just want to fuck with them just because of you. That's a desperate, weak loser. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm sorry, man. And it's like after a while when you get older, like, and it's like I'm insulted that you actually considered, you actually thought that you would really be able to sit and continue to do shit over and over and over again, when I know that you're miserable, you make everybody around you miserable. You're cursed, you're lost, and you're wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out what the fuck it is that you're supposed to be doing. When in reality, dude, just listen to the woman. These men, too many of y'all men listen to other men. Y'all need to start listening to the woman. Just constantly doing stupid shit. Hell, and I do know younger men that will probably be more stable than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right, T. Wyatt. Man, but you know what? I'm tired of people using that as an excuse, though. That ain't nothing but a damn excuse. And then they'll get around their buddies and try to act like I don't really like women. You do too like women. You do. You probably in love, deep in love, and you just don't know what to do with your damn self. Running around here in love, can't get away, trying to fix yourself. When you in love with somebody, you can't. I think some of these men think that sleeping with either other women or other men is going to make them get over somebody that they in love with. Dude, you in love, deal with it, accept it, and move on with your damn life. Shit. Men do stupid shit when they in love with a woman sometimes. And then especially when they think, oh, You did something. You did something. You know, I'm going to tell you something. The next time I said to myself, I said, self, the next time this person brings up something, I'm going to slap them across their fucking face. That's exactly what's going to happen. Just smack across your damn face. Shut up. This is why women do stuff like that to men. Throw drinks in your face, slap you, throw glasses at you because you look dumb. You could just keep doing dumb stuff over and over again. What do you expect for a woman to do? Like, it's almost like they're looking for a mother figure. They're looking for like a motherly figure. It's almost like you are their mother. I'm running away from home. I'm running away from you. I don't want to be with you. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. I don't want to be with you. But then by tomorrow, you'll be back or the next day. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. You know, what the hell? It's fucking crazy. And don't know, ain't nobody got time for that. Like when you have responsibilities, obligations, you can't continue to go through that. It's and why are they always given a free pass? People are too easy on these men. People are way too easy on these men and will coddle them when in reality what they looking for is a woman to tell they asses what they need to freaking hear. They not looking for no woman that agrees or to be a yes woman. They want to be told off. They want to be subjugated. They want to get fussed at. They want to do that because that's their only way of knowing that you give a damn. That's their only way of knowing. Then they run around, do stupid stuff, knowing they gonna come crying back. Yeah, running away from home and shit. Being rebellious. Being rebellious is what I call it because they're children in their mind. You know, a lot of times, especially if you get your hand on one of these black men, you probably going to get somebody that is reminiscent of a small child. I'm just telling you. And I wouldn't even let them upset me. Why even let shit like I'm and I wanted to ask that person, is this supposed to be upsetting me? Because I'm sorry, I just don't feel the upset energy that I'm supposed to be feeling. Because I can already see what you're gonna do even before you do it. Oh, what am I gonna do? You're gonna come crying back, probably with some money, offering some kind of money or something else. Now the question is, do you take that person back? Like, goddamn, like how many how many times do we have to go back and forth in this cycle of bullshit? They be like, ha ha, I'm gonna show her I'm not in love with her. I'm gonna go and cheat. And then they'll go cheat and then they'll come right back. Like, I thought you wasn't in love with me. Oh no, I'm not actually in love. I'm just here because it feels good. Really? Really? You just here because it's so stupid. And then what do? You just laugh in their face because they want the attention. I want some attention. I want some negative attention. I want you to talk to me like I'm a little child. And I want you to threaten to beat me or something. I want you to threaten me. I want you to actually, just jump on me and maybe possibly choke me or something. They're real crazy. I swear to y'all. I swear. And it's so stupid. And it's like, well, the only way a woman, like for me, I don't, there's no man that takes care of me. I make enough money to support me and my family. A man walk away from me is just like, oh, well, bye, bye, have fun, go do what you got to do. They're not going to have fun. They're not. They're raspity. It's no fun. It's not. It isn't. It's a long face, sad, frowny fucking face is pretty much what it is. A sad, frowny face is what they're constantly making while they're trying to, instead of just talking about how they feel, they gotta go through stunts and project their pain out to you. Well, I'm not dumb enough to look, look, I am appreciative of the things that I have in life. There is nobody that can ever make me take my life for granted, not even for a second. I don't, they want you at home crying and shit. I would have somebody else over. I would go ahead and cheat on them. Those are the moments when you're supposed to cheat. Oh shit, thank you, Rochelle. I would totally cheat. I got $50. Dang, I done made a lot on in my super chat today. Yeah, this is crazy. And then and I would ask them, where were you? Where were you? And who were you with? I would absolutely question them up and down about what it was that they were doing. And I would not let up on them, because if you let up on them, they're going to feel that they can be disrespectful to you. It's just crazy. The hell is wrong with these people? And that's not how a respectful grown man conducts himself either. You got to figure out a better way of conducting yourself as a man when you're doing stuff like that. It's very important, because most of the people that know that you have a problem, either a mental problem, spiritual problem, or both, they just kind of don't give a damn no more. It's like, well, I don't give a shit. Am I surprised? Am I supposed to be surprised with your unstable ass? Stop donating to myself. Okay. Okay, Jackie. Okay. Raspity says, I don't want to be bothered anymore. That's how far I am pushed. Uh, I don't understand. Like, I've never, ever, ever. I don't know if it's just something that's going on with men, period. I don't know if it's just their little disgusting way of letting you know that they're angry at you. How dare you have me so sprung on you that I can't fucking stay away from you, bitch. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you while I sit here and look ridiculous and obsess over you constantly. While they out doing stupid stuff, I guess you supposed to be at home crying, thinking, oh man, he's cheating on me. No, he ain't. He miserable. And misery loves company. That's why I don't let people upset me anymore. I mean, some of them really need to get it together, because it's really it's kind of turning into The Walking Dead or something. It's just like dealing with a zombie. It's just like dealing with somebody that doesn't even think like a human being would think, when they're doing that. But then they know how to explain themselves, and they know how to make up some kind of fucking con for you to fucking, hear this crazy shit. And then they always think you cheating because you're too way too good for them. Way to I think that most women date men that are I think that even if you have the most upstanding man, I still think that on some level, women have to rise above these men because they are absolutely and utterly ridiculous. Um, if you were to get married or find somebody else, they would be very sad. They would be more sad than they were the day before. You can't let them upset you though. That's the issue. When they're dancing around doing their little song and dance so that they can get your attention and bother you, I wouldn't even let them do it because more than likely now I do feel that some of these men do have demonic attachments. I do believe that demonic attachments that want to be fed. You can't, it's sometimes you just can't help it. They're constantly doing things that they think is going to bother you or hurt you. And I think that is because they're hurting on some level. They don't really know how to say it. They don't really know how to ask for the fucking help that they need. So what they do is they attack you as a cry for help constantly. And I guess it could be considered bipolarism, or what they call bipolar, or what is it, like a type B personality or something they said. I was reading up on it. All I know is that somebody else's problem, I don't give a damn who you are, ain't gonna fuck with my vibe. Fuck you and whatever you doing. Okay? That's literally because it's kind of like, okay, regardless to what the hell the dumb stuff that you're doing, I still know that you're in love with me. You're in love with me. Okay. And you're doing things and flipping out and going back and forth. Some people just don't know how to love people. Some people, when they fall in love, it is the most traumatic experience ever. The person is always doing something to them, things that don't even exist. They're miserable without you and they're miserable with you and there's nothing that you can do to make that person happy. It's nothing that it's up to you to make you happy, not somebody else. So what is the person supposed to do? Are they supposed to question their own sanity? It's almost like they want you to feel these same feelings of abandonment that they feel. And I'm sorry, after a while, when you have displayed your hurt, hurt heart over and over and over and over again, a person is gonna fucking get tired of placating your ass. A person is gonna fucking just say, you know what, fuck you and fuck every goddamn thing that you're talking about. I don't give a fuck. As soon as you stop giving a fuck, that's when they asses start trying to wake the fuck up. And I'm sorry, I wouldn't take that person back like right away. They possibly need some goddamn therapy or counseling. Damn. Raspity said when I was younger, it seemed more romantic. Now it's like I think I should avoid them. Ooh, Raspity, that's not good. Where are you from though, by the way, Raspity? No, you can't never make somebody else happy. I'm still romantic. I would not let some crazy shell shocked ass nigga fucking take away my romance or my love. In fact, I would just make love to myself. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of dance and stuff. Okay, South Carolina. Okay, do some dancing or something. And love your fucking self. Like, I'm sorry, man, who wants to hurt somebody. That's why you gotta, when you're dealing with certain people going through certain shit, you gotta have self love, because if you don't have no self love, you ain't gonna fucking make it through that situation, no matter who the fuck it is. Whatever reason and in that space and time that you're, dealing with that person, and they're acting like a 4-year-old kid. Yeah, that shell shock is what they are. It's like they got a void inside of them or something. Hold on, y'all. It's like it's a void inside of them or something. And it's quite irritating. Ugh, I swear, some people will never learn. I'll probably be a hopeless romantic until the day that I die. And I would, why would you let somebody that has like obvious issues within themselves take you out of your element? I'm sorry, I can't let you do it. You got to get yourself together. You said your ex had a blank stare. I wish I could see the front of my house from my bedroom, but I can't, y'all. Probably need to get some cameras out there. So and it's like, well, what what was that? And it's like 1 minute they cool, and then the next minute they in the goddamn twilight zone. Like, what the hell? Oh yeah, wow. What was their zodiac sign, Raspity? If you don't mind me asking. By the Ring doorbell. I think I'm gonna get one of those ADT security systems installed that has the camera. He was a Cancer. Wow. I think men traumatize other men too. Because I'm gonna tell you, all I see is other men screwing over other men, traumatizing other men. They doing stupid stuff, all the time. Mm, that's crazy. And men are definitely very different from women in the way that they do things, in the way that they handle things, in the way that they deal with their emotions. And so I get that, but goddamn, it's time for you to fucking grow the fuck up. And it's always some kind of bullshit. What is it now? The invisible man came back. Am I screwing the invisible man? That man that you swear is there, but they're not there, but you swear they are. It's ridiculous. And you know what I hate? I hate when a man runs off and all he do is think about your ass. Stop thinking about me. I am very telepathic. I can pick up on when people are thinking about me. I can pick up on people's thoughts of me. I can pick up on what the fuck people are even saying about me. I can hear people talking about me. And I mean, I can't hear the exact words that they're saying. Sometimes I can. But you can just tell what the conversation is consisting of. And it's just so stupid. And it's like, just accept that you possibly need to be a better lover, but that in reality, you're obsessing over me. You can't stop thinking about me. You don't want to accept the fact that you are in love. And so what you do is you go out of your way to prove that you're not, but you always seem to come crying back. It's ridiculous. And I think it should be a better way for people to conduct themselves. Like, I think that after having certain experiences, this is when the woman is gonna fucking put her foot down, and she's gonna say, "Look, you need to fucking grow the fuck up. Yeah, it's time for you to grow up and become a man. You're 60 something years old, or however old they are." Sounds like hoovering. Mm, they just can't help it. They got to think about you. You always on their mind. Always on their mind. While they try to pretend to be with other people, they're thinking about you 24/7. From the time they go to sleep at night, they thinking about you. When they wake up in the morning, they thinking about you all goddamn day. They thinking about you. It's ridiculous. Hey Ella, hello. I can't stand the shark eyes. So what is shark eyes? you know, I don't like I don't have any girlfriends that I talk to or whatever. So when I'm feeling some type of way, it kind of forces me to go live and kind of talk about it, because it definitely does help to cope when you're dealing with a psychotic male that just clowning all the damn time, just a constant clown, just it's like a funny mirror show and shit. And then they'll act like they don't want you to cheat on them. Don't nobody else want you. Don't nobody want you. Uh, that's when a man is not over it. Like, if you walk away from somebody saying, nobody wants you, I don't want you, I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. 2 or 3 days later, he's knocking at the goddamn door, probably sooner than that. And then he'll try to act like they're the victim. It's like, do you realize what the fuck you've been doing? Or am I in a deep sleep right now? Like, am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I retarded or something? I don't understand it. I wonder if they are passing down my, yes, they are. And it's so stupid. Instead of just living a real life, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with any eye. I've seen it all, but the shark eyes are. I don't. What is a shark eye? What the hell is that? I don't know. All I know is that none of these men, they're not hitting on shit. Mind control tactics, manipulation. all avoidance and denial of a real human being personality. All of those things that they do just means that, they're lost within themselves. I mean, you should have the capability to exist. Oh, okay. I think it's kind of funny. I think I'll be like, oh, you did all that for me. And what was that for? Because I want to let you know that I don't want to be with you. But you're going to come back like the next day. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're going to be right back. And trust me, y'all, whenever y'all start getting upset like that and start acting a fool, this is when they got you. It's a game that they play. You know what I would do? I wouldn't necessarily cheat. You know, men still don't quite get that if they cheat or if they allude to cheating, that the woman has every right. You don't own that woman. You're not even doing right by that woman. That woman has the right to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Okay. But I think whenever they're doing shit like that, I think that they are purposely trying to get your attention and they are purposely trying to fuck with you, purposely trying to possibly, test you or whatever. And I think that it does have something to do with a woman's confidence because I'm like, I'm sorry, um, you're not going too far. That's just what it is. And I, and so that's why I was like, well, shit, I'll just fucking roll over and go to damn sleep. What else is a person supposed to do? Wow. He impregnated another woman to get a reaction out of her. That's a damn shame. Yeah, well, I think that's what most of them do. Most of them need guidance. I can tell you when it comes to a lot of men, a lot of them really, really need guidance. They go and they listen to other men who are naturally going to misguide them because other men tend to be at war. Men are at war with themselves. Okay, this is the spiritual war that everybody keeps talking about. It's men being at war with themselves. Women don't even really have anything to do with the wars that men are having. As soon as they step out of that chaos and take a deep breath and quit tripping, they'll be a lot better. Things will get a lot better for them. Okay, you got to get out of that stupid shit and quit tripping and chill out. Stop thinking that, you're going to be able to hurt that woman. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to, like, I've seen men purposely try to hurt a woman. See them doing it all the time. They think it's cute. No, it just makes them look childish because you already know what they're going to do. They're going to realize that something is missing from their life like 12 hours later, and that person that's missing is you. And they usually come crawling back, especially if you gave them something real. Like I said, if a man finally finds a woman that gives a half a damn about him, and if they know that they can hurt you in any way, they will try to do it over and over and over again because then it becomes like it becomes validation for them. Oh, she cares. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this means that she cares. Oh, I've heard of men doing all kind of crazy shit. I've heard of men doing, and it's like, but that's not real what you're talking about. The realest thing that you've ever had was over here, honey. Just sorry. And you finally found somebody that gave a fuck about you. You finally found somebody that would actually give a damn about where you're at, and you just keep doing it over and over again because it is like a supply. It's like an energy that they get, knowing they ain't gonna do nothing but sit there, drink, smoke, and think about you and listen to fucking rap music is what they're gonna do. I mean, it just is what they do, or listen to some kind of music or play pool or something. They just all gotta be like I'm rogue over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's ridiculous. It really is. You're not supposed to actually be done with them. You're supposed to beg and go, please don't leave me. Please, please don't leave me. Please. God. Oh, well, I'll be saying now. Goodness. Anyway, I'm about to take my butt to sleep. I'm probably going to fall asleep playing my little video game. Okay. But what I will tell you is that I want to say this to like all of you women. You know that when you always know that a man is gonna come crawling back, because what choice does he have? He ain't gonna never find no woman as good as you. What the hell? He ain't gonna never find that nowhere. He's not gonna find you anywhere. Ain't nobody talking about that Negro, Jackie. You've been talking about that man all day. You've been talking about that. You've been talking about that man all day. I don't need a vision board. I'm already a vision board. I know exactly what's going on with a person that's sitting there being miserable and shit all damn night long, all day, all night. They're miserable when they're away from you, and they may be only halfway miserable when they with you because you're always cheating. You don't care about me. You don't love me. It's just always the same shit. And it really is annoying because like to think that they would be dumb enough to think that you would actually be wasting your damn time on somebody that you don't care about. Raspity oh 09 said my ex was planning a wedding with his ex and called me, hung up in my face, and blocked me. Oh Lord. Oh God. Damn. Then they be trying to act like you didn't have no damn life before them. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And hell, you ain't got no choice but to let a man like that be miserable. He gonna have to go through whatever he go through. You ain't gonna purposely try to pull me into your damn misery. Hell, I try to keep a vortex up. I ain't got time for that shit. Shit. There are more pressing things at hand, priorities that people have, and then they'll be like, hi, I'm going to mess up your life. You're a kid. You're equivalent to having a fifth child, is what you are. What are you talking about? I know how to handle children. You're a child. You are a child. You are childish. You need to grow the fuck up. And they always trying to speak to some, as if they have some fucking authority. And it's like, you know what? Nobody has time for that. Okay. That's just kind of ridiculous. And as far as settling down, goddamn, it takes a certain type of person to be able to settle down. A lot of men are looking for a woman that is at home, ready to settle down, handling her business, taking care of shit. They not looking for somebody with a, fake Instagram body. They're looking for somebody that's serious about life and serious about their family and serious about, either raising their children that they're already raising. And then for a man, like, you got to be an exceptional piece of shit. You have to be an exceptional piece of shit to literally come into a woman's life with kids and do a bunch of unstable shit. It's like, honey, God has protected me from every goddamn thing that you have been doing. Don't nobody give a damn. You are childish as hell. Yeah, you be already having your life before them and they act like they define you or something. It's like, well, you don't define me. You're a little boy out there chasing ass or whatever it is that you chasing. You're very irresponsible. This is why most of them can't keep no money. They ain't got no money because they are very irresponsible and unstable. And I can't stand an unstable man just all over the place, spreading stuff around like jelly or something. I can't stand that. Even a man even pretending to do that, you are a turn off. You would be lucky if that woman ever spoke to you again. You would be lucky. You're going to pray for luck so that woman can fucking ever speak to you again because you know that you're going to want to speak to her. Why? Because you enjoy her company, because you like her. Some of these men are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s and can't fucking admit when they like a woman. You mean raising these men? That's exactly what a lot of women, when you think about the choices that are out there, that's exactly what you have to do. It's almost like you have to re-raise their ass. You got to teach them what evidently whoever raised them did not fucking teach them. And I think it's ridiculous. The level of bullshit, and then also the attention seeking behavior. It's all about attention seeking. I want to see what I can do and how you are going to react to it. My reaction, like I said, is grow the fuck up. Yeah, but a mature man is not going to act like that. Men that have some level of maturity, they don't behave that way. Okay, they don't behave that way at all. Okay, they're sure of themselves. They have a lot of confidence. They have enough confidence to where they don't want to try, they don't have to try to ruin yours. And they want you to be sitting at home waiting on them, is what they want, which is so stupid. Okay, women don't want a game. Women don't want a fucking Rubik's cube. We don't want a Rubik's cube. I don't know why I can't say that. Rubik's cube. Women don't want a damn game. Women, real women that grow up and mature, they don't even want a man with game. They don't even want that. They want somebody honest. So all of this stuff these childish men be saying to each other and doing, and it's like, you're gonna end up with a man. You're gonna end up with a man, not a woman. No woman wants to deal with that. None of us do. None of it. What is that? Oh, a Joker card. No woman. I didn't know they had that. No woman wants to put up with that crap. Stop trying to be acceptable to other men and start trying to be acceptable to women. That's all they trying to do is get other men to accept them, and they go and they report back, what they did to these other men, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, but you still look stupid because, again, you can't stop thinking about me. You're obsessed with me. You're in love with me. To come crying back no matter what. Like, and they'll get mad at you. They'll get mad at you because they can't stay the fuck away from you. For real. They can't stay away from you. And that's the way it's supposed to be. It's completely abnormal for somebody to expect for that to not happen. And then don't want to accept it. Accept it, deal with it, and live with it. What the hell? And then if you completely through fucking with them, they gonna beg, cry, stalk you, harass you 24/7, 24/7, crying and begging and pleading for you to understand what the fuck they're doing or why they're doing what they're doing. It's usually a fucking excuse for what they're doing. I decided to leave you so that I could go somewhere else and be miserable without you. Really? Yeah, I decided to go somewhere else temporarily so that I could be miserable without you because I know I'm miserable without you. I wake up every day wondering why you're not here every day, miserable, sad, no direction, no positive reassurance because half of the things that these men are feeding to other men are disastrous to women, and our relationships with men. A lot of the shit that men do is because they're trying to impress other men. Not, another woman shouldn't be impressed with something like that. And even if a woman would be impressed with something like that, she's really no competition for a good woman. She's not. And they always looking for any and every excuse with these unrealistic expectations so that they can call you a hoe. So they can, oh, well, you a hoe anyway. Well, actually, I'm not. I got body shamed, and I proved that somebody had dropped this, and it's always the boys' fault. It's always the friends' fault. Y'all men allow friends to fuck shit up to y'all a lot. Y'all do. If somebody releases an embarrassing photograph of somebody, they're gonna prove otherwise and prove differently. That doesn't make a woman a hoe. That's just showing, hey, this is obviously some Photoshop shit that you did. And I think it's childish. I think that men that do crap like that need their ass beat. They need their asses beat, is what they need. They spend so much time trying to get back at the woman. Get back at the woman for what? Get back at her for what? What did she do to you exactly? I mean, next thing you know, the way they're talking, you're the harlot of the damn century. Usually, when men are in love and they weak minded, they believe whatever somebody tell them. They, very, very sensitive creatures. I'm not trying to dog out men, but it's like, come on now, you got to grow the fuck up. You got to get your mind right. Your mind is not right when you're doing things like that. You're still reacting and doing things and moving around like a small child, throwing a temper tantrum, trying to get attention from your mommy. That's why I was feeling K Michelle on that song, You Can't Raise a Man Because You Can't. That actually a lot of women end up doing that. It's almost like they're invalids or something sometimes. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you expect your, what do they call that? Is it pestilence or whatever? I can't remember. You can't expect that to continuously upset a woman. She may be inclined to tell you that you need to go and get some mental help or try to go get some kind of counseling or therapy, because people can be angry, but they don't have to be yelling and screaming. Okay, that's just like the Five of Cups. When somebody has a lot of emotional, anguish, anger, and resentment, they can have that underlying anger, but they can still be very, very calm while they're angry as they try to seek freedom from the woman. So a lot of these men, they'll get in relationships with you and they'll start to feel trapped because they'll feel like the grass is greener on the other side. They realize very quickly that there's not even any grass on that other side. There's no grass at all. Okay. None whatsoever. There's no grass. Okay. Yeah, because he wanted a mother. He wanted his mother. He wanted a woman to coddle him just like a mother would coddle him, or either not just coddle him, but discipline them. I feel like some of these men, they go out of their way to do certain things, and it's because they are expecting you to discipline them, which is really kind of sick to me. If I'm sorry, if you in your 30s or 40s, I could see somebody playing that game in their 20s. But when you in your 30s or 40s, whatever excuse that you make, it just boils down to the fact that you are childish and immature and you need to grow the hell up. I mean, nobody has to lie about that. Nobody, and why would somebody get upset about you not having the capability of growing the hell up? And I think it's ridiculous. And then some of them will go off and they'll cheat on you and they'll think about you while they're cheating. So for me, whenever men do things like that, like the times that I have sensed them doing that, it almost has like this sex magic effect over you. I'm sorry, I haven't been feeling that way lately. I really honestly believe that it comes from this altar that I put up. uh, the protection, the emotional protection, the emotional balance. Oops, shit. The emotional balance that I get. You know what I'm saying? And some people need to learn to balance themselves and ground themselves so that they're not like just going around making a complete ass out of themselves. Because I think men, they think that it's okay for them to make a complete ass out of themselves constantly. And it's really not, it's really not, hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that when men go out of their way to try to prove that they're not in love with a woman, I think that it proves that you are definitely in love with the woman, but you are going out of your way to try to prove otherwise. For whatever reason, nobody fucking knows what the shame is behind loving a woman. Nobody will ever know that. Like it's the mystery of the damn millennium. Like what the hell is wrong with these people? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you have somebody that I don't know, usually mama boys, they usually do require a lot of mothering. I think that all of them do. But I think that essentially what the deal is that they don't want to accept when they can't stay the hell away from you. Sometimes they have a hard time accepting that. I have seen that happen. There's a lot of people that they try not to get caught up too much in their emotions, but you being rude, you being sadistic, you being crazy, that proves your emotions that you're feeling anyway. And whenever a man is doing that to you, he's not doing that to you so that he can go and make another woman happy. No, that's not what's happening. Like a lot of women would fall for that shit and they would think, oh my God, he's with somebody else. He's in love with somebody else. No, he's not going to go and make somebody else happy. That is not at what's going on at all. What it is just a way to try to make you feel insecure because they feel insecure. Whatever that man is feeling, that's what he wants you to be feeling at that moment. That's what he wants you to be feeling. Whatever he's feeling, that's what he wants you to be feeling. Uh, I just think that when you go out of your way to prove certain shit, but then we all know what the deal is, and then you're just constantly doing it, constantly doing it, constantly doing it, then that's a sign that you are acting like a little boy. That's what that is. I'm sorry, you're just acting like a little boy that is trying to be rebellious. You know, it's called I am rebelling against you, even though I know that that is the best place for me, even though I know that that is the safest place for me, I'm still going to rebel and torture myself because number one, I don't believe that I deserve you. Number two, I don't deserve you. Number three, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to love you. I'm not ready to love myself, you know? And I've noticed that little boys when they go out of their way to try to prove that they don't care, that means that they actually do care a lot. That means that they actually do care a lot. but don't really have enough sense to appreciate God. See, the thing of it with me is that when I hear a man say that he doesn't believe in God, that kind of frightens me a little bit. It really does, because what that means is that this man is lost. He's more lost than a lot of other men. I feel like knowing God is knowing that higher aspect of yourself. And if you don't know who God is, or if you haven't found God, then you're going to possibly be a more difficult person to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's when you got to be the ace of wands, and you have to fucking start to do better than what your environment is or was. You got to want something more or something better for yourself, instead of constantly settling for these stupid, unnatural, unstable games that make no sense. And it doesn't even make any sense to you, but yet you're doing it, and you're allowing yourself to be puppeteered by some kind of demonic soul or entity or something. And it's just like, it's stupid to me. It's very, very difficult to get upset over somebody that's purposely trying to upset you and get a rise out of you like a child. And I think a lot of them don't really know how to be stable. A lot of them really don't know what love is. Even when they have the opportunity with somebody that loves them, they don't really know how to take it. They would rather go more so towards something that's either only sex or, whatever. But in reality, it's like, I can always pick up on people and their misery, their total misery. And it's like, well, but you're miserable though. Like, that's exactly what I say to them when they get to throwing a fit and acting a fool. And it's like, you're miserable. No, you're miserable. Okay. I don't care if you with the model of the year, you are miserable. And that's all it is to it. Because if you weren't miserable, you wouldn't have been trying to make somebody else miserable. I think people need to quit letting people play them like that. I think men do have a tendency to play games, but when they realize you're gonna lose me for good. And they don't take it seriously because they're so used to being able to come back, to the point where if you don't let them come back, that is when the problem will really start to settle in, once they done acting like jackasses towards you. And literally you've done nothing to them. Like, it's like, well, what happened? I'm not sure what happened. And whatever the fuck it was that happened, I can assure you happened in their head. And with that being said, you're not some fucking player. You're just a scared little boy that needs somebody to rub their head and tell them, or pat them on the head and tell them that everything's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get me some rest. I will see y'all later. People crazy. And then let's not mention, I didn't even get on these men that are constantly harassing women at work. Jesus Christ. Because, for some reason, they're jealous of your career, not because you make more money than them, not because of what you think. They're jealous because whatever it is that takes time away from them, whatever it is that takes attention away from them, that is why they're jealous, whatever it is, anything outside of themselves, because many of them want your entire existence to revolve around them. When you start to get up in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, if you're a man that's out there, you know, hooking up with a woman, if you're at that age, you got to understand how stupid it looks for you to be old as fuck playing those games. You too old for that. You know what I'm saying? Peace to you too, allure Kush goddess. Hell, I work from home too, but see, you see that I'm on YouTube, and you already know how I get stalked on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I appreciate the super sticker. I will see y'all later. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow with that reading on Kirk Franklin. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow when I'm fresh because I've been doing a lot of readings today. In like the past 48 hours, I've been doing a lot of reading. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.